in the video. So in these videos, what I'll be doing is just playing some of the games and showing you just a good 10-15 minutes of uh, you know of the gameplay, and I'll just talk through my honest opinion of the game. So at this point, this is Game of Thrones Kingsroad. At this point of this game, I have like basically finished the tutorial part, and now I'm venturing into the real world questing. So uh, this is where you begin. Like if you load the game back, you can, I believe, you can start a entirely new character if you don't want to continue with your existing character. But I'm going to keep with the one that I'm going with, and then once we will support deep into the game, I'll record some interesting bits and just talk about the game, what's good, what's bad, in my opinion. First off, the graphical option. Um, my honest, humble opinion is that as they tried to make it kind of like World of Warcraft, the online RPG style, but also I think they don't want to put too much pressure on their servers and stuff, so there's only a few areas where you can do where you can see other players. Everything else is PvE, so you don't actually uh, fight other players everywhere. I believe there are like world bosses and stuff where you can. So there is that. Call your horse with pressing the whistle button. And as of now, I just have one ride. You probably can get more. Yes, and looking at the environment, it looks nice. The fighting is very simple. Let's see if we can do some fighting with some random people. There is a random guy there, so I'll just maybe show you how the fighting works. Like very simple combos. Right? They try to keep it simple, which I like, because you don't want to have like 50 different buttons like World of Warcraft. That's too overwhelming sometimes. Now, looking at the map, you can see it's a huge map. You start off at the Castle Black and move down to your home base, so to speak. And you move down here in Winterfell, and you probably have a lot of questing to do and going to do. These are the world events, and you have a lot of this copper currency. I forget what it's called. This is here, copper. Yeah, it's called copper. This is very easy to get. These are the rare ones: Golden Dragon, Iron Bank as well. RP is refills every day, so not that rare. You get use RP to clear camps and get extra points, extra loot for that. There is inventory bag system, so you have to upgrade your bag. You want to use more stuff, and to upgrade you need these golden coins. So definitely not pay to play to win, whatever. It's free to play obviously, but there are game mechanics to monetize, and I totally get it. It is a free game, they need to make money somehow, so yeah. And basically, if you follow the quest line and don't do any side quest, you will get stuck on the quest that I'm in right now, which is the old way. For that, you need to get momentum, which is basically the power of your character. So you gotta have that momentum before you can proceed further. And there's a lot of like stuff. It feels like it is made for a mobile game, and it is kind of, from what I've heard, they either already have released or going to release a mobile version of it. And all this feels like a mobile game because we used there's a lot of loot collecting and stuff, a lot of different options. So a lot of micro loot collecting and achievements and all that. Right. I'm not going to go through everything. It's too much. But yeah, there is a battle pass as well that is very common with mobile gaming these days. You get a bunch of rewards every now and again, just basically for doing nothing. And a lot of, as you can see, you get a lot of stuff. Yeah, so there's that, and you have to constantly check and see what new rewards are available. And graphics is okay. I think uh, if we compare it to World of Warcraft, they made it like the World of Warcraft is, is kind of bad graphics on purpose, so that everyone can play it. It doesn't load the server so much. This is not like that. The graphics is a way better. So yeah, so I'm just moving around trying to do side quests. Still, I have the minimum I need for this quest, so I'll be back once I have done that. Okay, so continuing on to the main quest, I finally got an opportunity to
Fancy yourself a fighter?
let's show you a little bit of
Best friend of the necklace, but the challenge is still.
More than enough to fill a mountain at
basically really repeat. You should tell me the name for console maybe, because just one click to click. And let's say the combat is very mediocre, the story is okay, the open world is fine, I want to have a Game of Thrones world, that's why you'll play it, but not because of advanced combat. So here's the boss battle, so it's at the end of the round. Very hard, apparently. And it is actually. I'm using my powers that I didn't really need to use. That is it. It's probably the hardest battle I've watched before. But that tells you about the battle system. Okay, we find ourselves in a boss fight immediately after. Apparently this is impossible. How hard that becomes.
You called yourself a northerner! Where's your honor?
have to. I guess this is the real boss fight. The others are not really.
Hey! Swing again!
I guess this is the real boss.
That's no fun.
So we have to do some strategy, dividing stuff. Alright.
Show him what the wolf does to the fawn.
Right, I take that back. That boss is actually a real boss. I guess the game heard me complaining. Anyway, yeah, I guess those were like mini bosses, and that's the actual boss. And I probably have to level up a lot more before I can take that guy on. So yeah, I'd say it is. What do you call it? There is a one thing I didn't show you guys, so that's the estate part of it. Um, so let me just quickly show that, and then I'll end that video on that note. Yeah, so this is Renan's Forest. This is basically your estate, your small house in this story. Even though you don't like the Boltons, you kind of go with it because you're too small to do anything, right? And here you have this lovely lady called Mary. She takes care of your estate, and you can do stuff here and trade and stuff, right? And outside you have stuff to do, like for example, here this is the tavern, merchant, this is trinket guy, this is a scavenger. So lots of stuff basically. It's like kind of resource management kind of thing. There's probably more that you'll unlock as we go ahead. And I'll just leave you with the last tip, which is just if you feel like you're underpowered, what you do is just go from the beginning and do all of these small little quest things. Basically, it's a grind until you get to a higher level. So all these little markers are things you can explore and earn XP, right? And with that, I would like to say it is free to play, so there's no loss. Yeah, no real money spent. You can try it out if you like it. I feel like when I want to go back into Westeros, you know, in the Game of Thrones universe, then I'll maybe come and play it for a while. But I don't think I'll be playing it regularly. It's too big of a game for me. And I don't know if the community will build up big enough to make sense to invest time in it. And yeah, probably not. But you know, maybe once in a while, just to explore the Game of Thrones universe, maybe. But do feel like a little grindy after a while. Like Telltale games, those were like story driven. Like you just go through the story. It's like a movie. This is more like grindy, right? So I think if it came out as a mobile game, a lot more people would be playing. I guess that's why they made it this way. Yeah, so that is my honest review. It's not a negative one, it's not a positive one. It depends on your taste. Thanks for watching.